What's up, everybody? Guy wrote in this question he want me to answer. Hold on, let me get to it. He says, seriously, one thing that the Christian church, as well as the secular world, has not emphasized enough is the possible consequences of sex. The subject should be talked about as much as that of illegal drug use. Now, the consequences of sex. You should only have sex with the person that you're married to. But we live in a broken world, so we know that's not possible for 90% of people. For the other 10%, it is possible. But everybody have a choice because everybody start with a clean slate. Now, sometimes people go through some gruesome things where they lose their virginity by force. When we're not talking about that. We're talking about the people who's got a free will and a choice if they're going to save themselves for marriage or if they're going to indulge into the world. Now, the majority of men will tell you, man, you need to go ahead and get all that out your system before you get married. And in most communities, a lot of men want their sons to be little players anyway, right? But the consequences of that. Now, for a boy and a girl, the consequences are different. Now, a girl, she have more than 5 partners. She have more than 5 partners. She have a label put on her. And if she gets pregnant, she will be stuck with that child for the next 20 years. The man will be free to go start another family, whatever. Now, we all know diseases have effects with that, but let's deal with reality a little bit, right? Once you start indulging in sex, you're opening up a can of worms that you will not be able to control. And that urge only gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, when you start having multiple partners, in a sense, you're training yourself to not get used to one person. And as a man, when a man go out here and conquer all of these women, he don't feel the need to subject himself to one woman. Meaning doing everything in the context of God the right way. Because think about it like this. When you open yourself up as a man, when you open yourself up and be available to all of these women gonna converse about you, type of guy you is, that's gonna get put out in the streets. You have potential of harming your future wife with this. You get women pregnant, you catch diseases. Like, imagine you grow up in a small town. Imagine this female grew up in a small town. Y'all both had 10 partners, then one day y'all get married. Like, think about that. Like, really think about, like, how that's going to really affect your, not only relationship, but think about your mental state. You out having dinner with your wife and you see this woman you used to sleep with. Man, bro, she used to do this, that, and the other in the bed. Man, I miss that, bro. Man. And it's so much as you would try to get your woman to fulfill your desires that the other woman did. And you see all of that, you bring it into the picture. You see all of that. And as a young man who's 18, 19, or 20, why are you wasting all your strength, your energy, your youth chasing tail? I know plenty of guys done it. They spent their 20s chasing women and looking good for women. Clothes, jewelry, cars. When they could have been taking their 20s, building a business, or climbing the ladder on a job. Same thing with a woman. You letting all these men have access to you at 18, 19, 20. And you look at most women in their 30s, they had all their babies when they was early 20s, late teens. Like, you can't go be great. You have to, can you watch my child while I try to go to college and become successful? Most people don't have that support system to watch their child. All because you want to feel good. For the woman or for the man. I told this story before, I'm going to tell it again. And I don't care if they watching it. It was a young man, had him a girlfriend. He was a heavy recruit in school. Went off to college, got his girlfriend pregnant. She ended up having triplets. Immediately, she had to come back home. School over for her. Guess what those kids' parents told the boy? Hey, man, listen. Understand you trying to make it big in football, but you need to come home and see about your 3 kids. So guess what he had to do? Quit football, come home, get him a 9 to 5, so he can provide for his 3 children. 2 sons and a daughter. Triplets out the gate. Congratulations. Was the that good? He got the next 21 years. The next 21 years. The next 21 years. When he's 21 years old, you might get a chance to go play ball again. You see that? Instead of they being together, he go do what he gonna do in college. She go finish her career, little schooling. They get married, and then she had her 3 kids. Everything is everything. It's on the up and up. You listen. It's hard finding a husband or a wife if you sleeping with that person. I'm gonna say it again. It's hard finding a husband or a wife if you sleeping with that person. If you dating this person, women, if you dating a man and you giving him everything, you sleeping with him, you doing all these sexual favors, you cooking, you cleaning, he's not gonna marry you. I wouldn't marry you. For what? You giving me everything. That's like me. That's like Bob letting me come over here and get all this free milk from his cow for 2 years. And Bob say, Gibson, I think I'm fixing to sell this cow. Oh, okay, Bob. If you want to, I don't know what cows cost. Let's just say a baby calf go for $50,000 and a adult cow go for $100,000. I don't know what this stuff costs. We just use a number. Oh, what you selling it for, Bob? $100,000. Oh, $100,000. Oh, you want brand new prices? But yeah, I mean, it's gonna do the same thing as the brand new cow do. Okay, and when you cut off the flow, he going somewhere else to get free milk, or he'll go somewhere else and Tom say, "Look, I don't give free milk, but you want to buy this cow? This $100,000." He willing to buy it. AKA, you close your legs, you stop giving them some soon. If you women stop giving men sex soon as you meet him, you're gonna learn within 2 months if he's husband material. If you're just looking for a good time, give him all you want. Drop on your knees and please him. But if you're looking for a husband, close your doggone legs. Let's date. I'm fixing to see what you about. You gonna see what I'm about. This what I'm looking for. That's what you looking for. Make it shake. Make it shake. He gonna be like, man, I ain't waiting for sex. Well, I'm gonna go to the next woman that's giving it up for free. He gonna have what he want, and now, hey, I ain't got my heart broke. I ain't slept with him. I ain't got all emotional about him. I'm moving on to the next guy. I'm gonna tell him, hey, look, this is what I'm looking for, and I ain't about the games. Men respect women they can't sleep with. I'm gonna say it again. Men respect women that they can't sleep with. They got a certain respect for that woman. Now, they ain't gonna tell her that. They'll tell it to their buddies. I respect her, bro. She ain't sleeping around. I'll tear that out the frame, but oh well. Hey, let's go flip that other girl over there in the projects. That's how that's gonna go. Then for a man who's not out here chasing tail, who's building himself up, becoming to be great, and let's just use Tim Tebow. Let's just use him. You know how many women wanted to sleep with Tim Tebow in college? It went from not only want to sleep with him, but I want to be the one to take his virginity from him. I'm going to blow his mind. I'm going to put this thing on. See that? Focus on football. Get you a career. Go in the league. All right, let me find a woman to marry. Everybody respected Tim Tebow for what he stood for. Now, they laughed they clowned him in the locker room, but you can't deny the fact that boy throwing that football in Florida. He a virgin though, bro. Hey, he a virgin, man, but he throwing that ball. Virgin or not, he throwing that ball. He going to the league. See what I'm saying? Only thing you're doing is stunting your growth by chasing tail. Chasing tail and chasing that cucumber. Only thing you're doing is slowing down your growth. Because you take a man on a Friday night, guess what? He trying to go dip his wick. Instead of, let me educate myself on this Friday night, on this what I need to do, blah, 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 blah. See, a young man know at 20 he ain't really ready for a woman because he got to get himself established. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy out here cutting grass. I done gave y'all 10 minutes. 10 minutes could have been done with this property. I'm gone. I got my wife texting me right now.